Kobe Bryant getting to the basket. Just a great finish, the concentration to get the three-point play opportunity. But, Mark, what you have to do right now if you're the Sixers, you have to find something that's going to work that maybe will help you in Game 5. Their whole thought process now is we got to find something that we can hang our hat on, especially to find some offense.
That's 12 points for Kobe, who was 1 rebound and 1 assist away from a triple-double, which is not common in the NBA Finals. Fisher off the steal. Iverson trying to draw the foul. And Kobe Bryant with the finish. The Lakers now lead 70-48. The Lakers have not played like this since games 3 and 4 against the San Antonio Spurs in the Western Conference Final Series.
Well, they had 10 days off, and they got a little bit rusty. And they lose Game 1. The Sixers got their attention. Since then, it's been their defense. It's been big plays in the 4th period. But all that rest now has turned into a lot of energy. And this guy with the powerful finish, the Lakers are up 22. And look at their bench to say, we're getting closer to that championship. We want to repeat.
Lewis Johnson back in Philadelphia, Game 4 of the NBA Finals. I'm joined by 1999 Winston Cup champion Dale Jarrett, who may be considered the Allen Iverson of auto racing as you try and catch Jeff Gordon this year for the championship. But you're doing it with torn ribs, muscles in the ribs there. Is there a fair comparison with playing the game hurt and driving 200 miles an hour hurt?
Well, I think there's a little bit of comparison. The Sixers have done a great job this year. And we are kind of like my race teams, like the 76ers here. We're chasing the Lakers, who is Jeff Gordon and his team right now. They're hot. Hopefully by the time NBC takes over in just a few weeks, though, with our NASCAR schedule, we'll be back on top. He passed us last week, but we're excited about getting back to racing. We'll race at Pocono this week. Then we'll get to Daytona on July the 7th. Got a great race for the fans to watch on NBC.
All right, Dale. Good seeing you. Enjoy the game, and we'll see you on NBC.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, Mark, back to you.
All right, Lewis. Eric Snow able to hit the jumper down as a walking promotional announcement. And NASCAR will be coming to NBC and TNT with 20 straight weeks of racing starting July the 7th. Off the steal, here's Snow. Blowing the layup, but Iverson is right there. We have seen very few spurts by the Sixers. 4 unanswered. And that's a big deal the way things have been going here for Philadelphia.
Well, Phil Jackson's going to immediately go to Robert Horry, not happy with a couple turnovers. But when you got Shaq, you can go right into the post and you can quiet the crowd. Once again, as it just seems like the Sixers just have not been able to find any answers for any kind of defense, either against Shaq, the double teams, or anything.
Lakers up by 20 points with 2:20 remaining in the 3rd. As Tyrone Hill has just checked back in. It counts and the foul. Tyrone Hill, who has had a very difficult time in this series, will head to the line.
Well, the Sixers coming out of the timeout, trying to get something going. Eric Snow hits the jump shot, then he comes up with a big steal. Looks like he loses his balance there at the end, can't finish, but you never give up on a play. Maybe that'll get Iverson going. That's the easiest basket he's had. And then Tyrone Hill, I think the best thing about that play is you go in there, you see Shaq, there's no time to think. You just got to try to make an instinctive play, and he needs more of those.
That was his first field goal. Completes a 3-point play as he was hit by Horace Grant. So 72-55, 17-point edge by the Lakers. Robert Horry is back on the floor. The Bucks with Horry and O'Neal up front. Fisher and Bryant at the guards. Here's the drop step. Oh, beautiful move. Shaq once again going to the finesse.
What a shot. I mean, the big guy's got the whole package right now. He's dunking, running the floor, little slip shots.
28 and 13 for Shaquille. Aaron McKee for 3. Hill with the rebound. They have the new clock going. Mutombo setting the screen, but Shaq switches off. Here's Hill dishing for Mutombo. Fox hit the floor, but he's all right. A minute and 15 left in this 3rd quarter. The Lakers lead 74-57.
See, Robert Horry's in the game now. He brings the ball up against Hill, so there really is no pressure defense. That's why Phil went back to him.
O'Neal with a power move Mutombo.
Footwork, jump shots, power. When he plays like this, he always looks over to us like, what are you guys saying about me right now anyway?
I feel like, again, it's like watching a child in day camp looking for appreciation.
A little affirmation.
Yes. Iverson with the shot clock running down, forces a three. And Robert Horry ends up with the basketball.
You see Horry once again bringing the ball up against Tyrone Hill. That's what Phil loves him in the game for, to handle that kind of pressure, plus he also makes big shots.
And we've seen that throughout the career of Horry, first as a member of two championship teams with the Houston Rockets. Bryant on the crossover is fouled with 14 and 5/10 seconds left in the third. Eric Snow collecting his fourth.
Little floater, Shaq squirts it up there, a little knuckleball that goes in, and then he says, I'll go to the power package this time. And, you know, Dikembe fighting him every step of the way. I mean, you've got to give Dikembe credit. There's no double team here, and Shaq is so powerful. And the big guy is hitting a jumper, and he's getting to the post, and he's getting dunks and layups. You know, he's an unstoppable player.
Well, following the game on most of these NBC stations, your local news, and then the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. And for those of you who would like to continue with the NBA Finals, we'll have a post-game special on CNBC right after our telecast. The entire cast will recount the game, highlights. We'll check in on the live press conferences, talk to the Lakers and the Sixers as we take a look back at tonight's game. Final seconds of the third. Mark Matson, who just came on with the block. What a play by Matson, the rookie from Stanford. The ball was last touched by the Lakers, so the Sixers with 3 9/10 seconds remaining in this third put it in play. Eric Snow for Tyrone Hill, and Hill is able to hit. 1 second left. Matson gets it off. They love Mark Matson in Los Angeles because of his hustle. So Matson steps onto the court, comes up with a block shot, then a good hustle effort. We've played 3. The Lakers up by 18. We'll be back after this from your local station.
The Lakers have held the Sixers to 59 points on 35% shooting, and how have they done it? Look at this. Wherever they go, it's like 2 defenders on the ball. As Eric Snow penetrates, and you're going to see once again, as Bell comes off, 2 guys once again waiting there to trap the basketball. Suffocating defense is what has got the Lakers this big lead. And watch now, Horace Grant switches off on a smaller player and blocks the shot. As far as that sequence I talked about, it seemed like the Lakers almost had 6 players out there on defense, as the Sixers have just not been able to find any cracks at all in that defense. And if they do, you got Kobe or Shaq waiting back there on at the back end of the defense, either for a steal or a block shot.
Fourth quarter is underway. The Lakers shooting 51% from the field. Here's Kobe Bryant. Dikembe Mutombo on the box out. Larry Brown is George Lynch back on the floor with Mutombo, and Bell up front. Snow and Iverson at the guards. Here's Snow with a nice move, able to penetrate. 77-61. Lakers. Phil Jackson upset and takes the early fourth quarter timeout.
Well, he does not want to allow the 76er crowd and team to get back into the game.